first time watching Doctor Who Series 7, Episode 9, called, what is it called? Cold War. Look at that. It's the war. That's cold. Freezing cold. Anyways, before we get into it, though, how are y'all doing, man? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing good too, by the way. My name's Affan. Welcome to the channel. So, the mystery of Clara Oswald continues. Who is she? I guess we'll find out slowly but surely. So let's just get into it without any further ado. Here we go. North Pole 1983. Nuclear weapons. This is...
The Firebird stands ready to serve.
For the motherland.
For the motherland.
Both of them. It's the two people from Game of Thrones. It's Davros Seaworth, and Edmund Tully.
We were about to blow up the world, Professor. Again.
Again, yeah.
Comrade Captain, the NATO exercises.
Saber rattling.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so?
So, American aggression gets more intolerable by the day.
Little hunting expedition, what is it? Mammoth? Probably.
Wow. So I just saw a movie called The Meg, and that movie had the Megalodon, you know? It would seem...
What are you, Malaya Moya?
They're making a discovery again in the ocean. It's funny though, his name is Davos Seaworth in Game of Thrones, and he's worthing the sea. You know, whatever that means. I'm like, it's E-T-E. Scare me, go on. Not gonna scare me, come on. I've seen Insidious. I've seen The Conjuring. You're not gonna scare me. This intro is fucking mesmerizing. I really like it. Someone told me it's like a special intro for the special. Well, it's good. I like it. Enter.
No good, sir! Viva Las Vegas!
Not Vegas, then!
No, and it is much better.
A sinking
Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Viva Las Vegas.
Descent arrested.
They're gonna get attacked by the Megalodon. And by Megalodon, I mean Jason Statham. He's got a deviated septum. Watch out.
Are we going to be okay?
Oh, yes.
Is that a lie?
Possibly.
Potentially.
Standing on the brink of nuclear
Is that a Barbie doll?
No, not now!
Lovely. And they lost a screwdriver. Although it's got a light in it, so they're gonna find it.
Who are you? Right, Captain, all right. You know what, just once.
It's Damon Targaryen. You better bend the knee, Davros. Davros.
Time travelers.
We arrived out of thin air. You just saw it happen.
I didn't.
Your problem, mate, not mine.
Sinking.
Yes. Radio, can we send a...
Doctor!
What?
He's got grayscale.
It never rains, but it pours.
Drilling for oil in the ice, I thought I found a mammoth.
It's not a mammoth.
Well, clearly.
And we go way back. Way back.
Let's get... I'm scared.
Martian.
No, just... There is no need for this. Just hear me out.
Was it Ice Warriors or was it Ice Giants? In the Mars, the water of Mars, right? That episode they talked about.
To hurt you.
Yeah, aren't they like supposed to be like really honorable and stuff?
It has a name?
Of course it has a name and a rank. This is a soldier, and it deserves our respect.
This is madness. That is a monster.
Skaldak.
Skaldak. Who's Skaldak?
What did you say?
It's Dalek backwards.
You idiot!
Oh. It's Sir Idiot to you, Sir Edmund Tully.
Grand Marshal Skaldak.
You know him?
It would seem.
Lock him up.
It could have gone so well. You antagonized him for no reason. Well,
I slept for 5,000 years.
yeah. To be fair to you, though, you had quite a bit of a hangover. Yeah.
It was said his enemies honoured him so much they'd carve his name into their own flesh before they died.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. He sounds lovely.
Lovely.
Explain.
There isn't time.
Try me.
He said there wasn't time.
Is he that dangerous?
It would seem so.
Yes.
Ooh, lovely. If he's a Grand Marshal, I don't exactly know what that means, but sounds grand. You know? He has to be dangerous to achieve that rank. Ooh, you sending out a signal?
Clearly enemy agents, Captain.
Pretty bad spies, mate. Don't even speak Russian. Am I speaking Russian? How come I'm speaking Russian?
Now we have to...
Hard to
Are they speaking Russian?
Seriously, now.
Yes.
TARDIS translation.
Oh, they're the Russians. Oh, the Cold War. Ew.
It's essential that we inform Moscow of what we have found.
Oh, the radio's out of action, in case you hadn't noticed, Stepperson. We need to keep this ship alive. Dismissed.
Sir.
Davos Seaworth.
Dismissed, Stepperson.
But you attacked him, you declared war.
Mm-hmm.
One of us and you harm us all. It's the ancient Martian code. Sent out
Wow.
a distress call. We will bring down the fire
So-
just for laying a glove on him.
Unless you...
Wait, so there are others like him? It's pretty interesting, by the way. Harm one and you harm all. Very similar to the Muslim code. Kill one human equals killing all humanity.
You? No. No, no way. You're not going in there alone, Clara. Absolutely not. No, never.
Be my guest.
He already is.
Grand Marshal Skaldak,
Do the salute like I showed you.
we're sorry about this. It isn't what you deserve. Oh, great.
Hey, it's okay, Clara. Keep going.
Don't point it at him.
I am in chains.
Doctor, what do I...
Yes, Doctor, what should she say? Was fleet commander of the Nix Tharsis. My daughter stood by me. Now my daughter will be dust.
No, listen, your people live on Skaldak, scattered all across the universe, and Mars will rise again, I promise you.
He's out.
Gone, what do you mean, gone?
Was there nothing?
And the measure of my enemies. And watch
Oh, I thought he was never there.
one of us, and you harm us all.
I get it. Very honorable. Come on, dude. It was a mistake.
Get out of there. Get out!
I've never seen one do this before. It will be more dangerous.
Oh, Clara. Oh my goodness, this episode is so good. I'm loving it. I hope they can finish it off, bro. The hell was that? It went in her. I like that.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Hello, but...
You were great, yeah.
Really?
No, she's way too happy and calm and shit. That one in he went in her.
Skaldak got no answer from his Martian brother. No, he's given up hope. Hope of what? Being rescued.
So he's gonna fight.
He's got nothing left to lose.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I was thinking, like. That's it, he's a loose cannon.
Well, what can he do?
This sub's stuffed with nuclear missiles, Zukov. It's fat with them. What do you think Skaldak's going to do when he finds that out? How bad can it be? How bad?
Why don't you shout that out so you can hear it, in case he didn't already? You know that info that you don't want him to find out? Whoopsie. Yeah, see how I said Doctor Who's not gonna scare me? I will need to retract that statement. Oh no, this dude is
Hello? Who's that?
I need to put him on a boat, sail him away in the water. Let's hope Doctor Who or Matt Smith, what's his name? Doctor, I guess, can hit him with one arrow. Or Davros. I keep saying Davros. Whoa. Well, he's got you. We're gonna split his head?
Together, we can form an alliance.
An alliance.
He's trying his best not to get his head squished. If it was the boys, I was totally expecting them to either squish it or split it apart. Or Game of Thrones, actually.
We call mutually assured destruction.
He's eyeing that button.
Not yet.
Even if I'm...
Oh, he cracked him.
What if they fired one by accident? What would happen?
Waiting to break right now, both sides baring their teeth, talking up war. It would only take one spark.
Yeah, but...
All right, because they would think the Russians did it. Oh, it would be the Russians, but it wouldn't be the Russians. Do you know what I mean?
Rewritten.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
How many?
So, history will be rewritten, eh?
We split up and cone this up. One team stays here to guard the bridge. Right south of that. We stay here and wait for him to kill us.
Okay.
Let's wait for him to kill us then.
Ah, you saved... No, it was on the floor with this.
Professor, I could kiss you.
If you insist.
Later.
Got a blonde doll. I was like, is it Barbie? Or is it Rose? No, probably Barbie.
Why have you got a cattle prod on a submarine?
Do I know this old guy from somewhere?
Drilling.
I feel like I do.
I always sing a song. Keep my spirits up.
Yeah, that would work. This was Pinocchio.
Well, that's that's the one that when tells a lie his nose grows or something. I've heard it from kids. I think that's that one. My nieces and nephews and them.
Don't worry about it. Think of something else.
Looks like she's crying.
I'm not singing.
Don't you know it?
Of course I know it. We do it karaoke. The odd hen night.
Karaoke? Hen night? You speak excellent Russian, my dear, but sometimes I don't understand a word.
Difference of cultures, eh?
If we get out of here, we'll be bloody heroes.
If we get out of here.
If.
People in the world to discover a genuine, living
Alien
There you go.
stories about the things the Kremlin doesn't want us to.
I thought Kremlin was like a monster or something. Kremlin is like I don't know. It's like the Russian government or something. I don't know. Wait, what is the Kremlin actually? I know it's like Russian something related to the government.
Skadak's learning all about you.
The Soviet government. Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay here, don't argue.
I'm not.
Right. Good.
You from another time, Clara?
Yes.
That thing is about to attack you guys.
I need to know.
I'm not allowed.
No, please.
I can't.
Ultravox, do they split up?
What?
Funny. You're funny.
Yep, told ya.
Let her go! See? You don't just like Western music.
Oh.
Martian law decrees that the people of this planet are forfeit.
Whoa, what the hell is that thing?
My distress call has not been answered. It will never be answered. My people are dead. They are dust. There is nothing left for me.
Or maybe they just don't believe in that code anymore. That happens. It has happened. It is happening, unfortunately, in many places.
Here we are negotiating. Jaw, not war.
Churchill. Very well. To negotiate, but from a position of strength.
Excellent tactical thing, Captain.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, your...
He can remotely control his thing? Because his suit got back together.
Summoned the armor. Sonic tech, Clara. The song of the Ice Warrior.
No.
But now there will be a second red planet. Red with the blood of humanity.
Of Earth, because that's what you'll be if you send those missiles. Not a soldier, a murderer. 5 billion lives extinguished.
It was 5 billion back then. Wow. People have been busy, eh? We're almost at 8 billion.
I will blow this sub up before you can even reach that button, Grand Marshal. Blow us all to oblivion.
You would sacrifice yourself.
In a heartbeat.
Ooh.
Your destruction.
Look into my eyes, Skaldak.
That has happened before, right? I think I remember it.
Dare you do that? Look into my eyes, Skaldak. Come on. Face to face.
Ooh, nice. It's a dragon. Damon gone. Tame him. Or, well...
Which of us shall blink first?
Why did you hesitate?
It's a staring contest.
Your daughter. You sang the songs.
Of the red snows.
The Martians are coming? What's happening? Wait, there are more of them? Weren't they extinct? That ship kind of looked like him. Okay, but let them go, though.
We've surfaced.
The Red Star.
We did it.
What's the beeping?
And I'm hungry like this.
Is that song that dude was singing or something? I don't know. Oh, lovely.
Now we're safe.
He showed mercy. People of honor, eh? Truly. I like how they were drenched in water and now they're all of a sudden dry.
That's what we do.
Not fully dry, but you know what I mean. Like, they should be way more wet than that. Not like that. Well, maybe like a little bit like that too.
The TARDIS, you never explained.
Well, I wasn't to know, was I?
What?
I reset
The what?
the HADS. The hospice comes under attack. Gunfire. Time wins the sea. It relocates. I haven't used it in donkey's years. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Well, never mind. It's bound to turn up somewhere. Ooh. Ha. See? The TARDIS is at the pole. The South Pole.
Lovely.
Can we have a lift?
Gone. Hey, no, don't show me next time. Come on, I said don't show me next time. I'm not going to see it right now. I'm going to see next time. Next time. But you guys can see it right now, though, if you want. It's on my Patreon, link in the description. Check it out. That's where they go up first. Full-length reactions are there as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you. That was quite an episode. I actually really liked that episode, you know. It was very intense. It was very, a bit dark, very serious too. Obviously, it had its moments, funny moments, relaxing moments, like all Doctor Who episodes. But for the most part, it was very dark, and I liked this villain a lot. Very intimidating, very dangerous, very scary. Oh man, I like this. I like this villain. Ooh, okay. This, because I actually, especially, you know that scene where Clara goes in and Skaldak or whatever is not in his suit. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I'm like, okay, where is he? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna attack her? Yeah, so I like this episode. I really like this episode. It's pretty interesting. One thing though, we got nothing about Clara, but that's all right. I mean, it's all right. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, very interesting episode. We got to see the ice why do I keep saying giants? What's ice giants? Is that a thing? I think that might be Lord of the Rings or something. Or maybe Loki. No, that's the frost giants, aren't they? I'm mixing up my universes. Fantasy universes. Anyways, yeah, the Ice Warriors. We had heard about them before from the 10th, from Davy Jones. And so now we saw them, finally. And they're, like I said, I liked him as a villain. Very intimidating. very scary, and the doctor showed him a lot of respect, which is something you don't see often. You see him showing respect, but you don't see it in that way. Not only did he show respect, but he was also very scared of actually doing any damage or actually attacking or agitating or instigating anything. We've seen that before with others, but it's not at this level, and I think that's why it made me in particular so scared, I suppose, or intimidated, not scared, is because to know that this guy who has fought Daleks and Cybermen and all of those guys, and he has not been this scared, not once. He has been scared, but not quite at this level. And not only that, but scared of engaging at this level. Yeah, it was very, very different. And I think that is why I was so on the edge in this episode. And that's why I think I like this episode in general, but also this villain or monster. I don't know if it's supposed to be, because in the end it turned out to be actually a pretty good being or race or species or whatever it's supposed to be. And yet again, another species or whatever that's supposed to be extinct, gone. But hey, here we are. They're back. Not only one of them, but a bunch of them. And yeah, like they said, they'll rise again. They'll rise again. They used a little bit of the whole Cold War situation. I mean, it was called the Cold War. So, but it didn't feel like it really, which is why I think I liked it so much as well, is because the Russians weren't just as big baddies and they're like, oh, they're Russia, so bad. Do you know what I mean? Like they were, obviously they were, in the middle of a war and, they didn't choose this war, but here they were, and they were as scared as the opponent, and they didn't want to be in this. They wanted to end it all. And, obviously they were vigilant. Obviously they had to make sure that the person that just showed up wasn't an enemy or a spy, so obviously that makes sense. But I like the way they were represented just as normal beings. Like, I mean, they are really, I mean, they're humans just as us, so I like that there was no propaganda, you know what I mean, because there's a lot of propaganda going around, and yeah, I mean, their government is not exactly good, but then again, whose government is really? Let's be honest. I mean, you can say, yeah, one's better in comparison, but we've done a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be really proud of, so who are we to judge them? But then again, they are also doing, and currently as well, it's actually quite topical because Russia is engaging once again in a war with Ukraine, and yeah, a lot of people died there as well. So I mean, I get it. Their government in particular, the higher ups, the people at the top, might not be great people, but the people, on the ground, the soldiers, they've got no choice but to do what they're ordered to do. I suppose they could turn around, but that takes a lot of courage. Like the professor said, a lot of courage. It's way easier said than done, especially when you're sitting at home in a comfy chair with the AC. It's so much easier to talk about war when you're here than when you're actually out there. But yeah, anyways, they didn't, get too much into the politics of it, and I like that. I think that I loved seeing the two Game of Thrones characters. As you guys know, I am a huge dick. That too, but also a fan of Game of Thrones. And also the discovery of this new sort of species or race or being or whatever. It's actually pretty real if you think about it. Even today, as far as we've come, still we discover new, when it comes to the sea at least, we're discovering a lot of it. We haven't discovered all of it yet. And so it's amazing. I mean, we can actually discover stuff like that. Maybe not Martians. Well, speaking of Martians and aliens, actually, recently they've, the whole hearing and everything that happened in the US, they disclosed that there might have been some encounters with actual aliens. Again, how reliable is the government when it comes to stuff like that? Who knows, man? But like, it seems like a time where anything's possible, really. And these sort of discoveries, I mean, just the ones on Earth, let's forget about aliens for a second, just on Earth, we haven't discovered everything. So we can can definitely discover more there. And then on top of that, like I said, there's these hearings where they're talking about encounters with UFOs and aliens and stuff. So like there's that on top of it. It's such a vast universe. I mean, it's huge. The Earth is huge, right? But then you think about the solar system, and then you think about all these other galaxies. I mean, they can't be empty, right? There has to be something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I want to say I hope, but then at the same time, I'm like, well, do I? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it was, I don't know if you can tell, I'm talking a lot. That means I really like this episode. Do let me know what your thoughts on this episode as well. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what you think about this one. And as always, if you want to see the next episode right now, you can. It's available on my Patreon. Link in the description to my Patreon, and full-length reactions are there as well if you want to watch the whole episode. Nothing cut out. Watch along, you know. You can do that on Patreon as well. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a nice